Chat, o que vai ter no evento da Capcom? Será que vai ter coisa boa? 5 minutos. Cadê o link? Dino! Cadê o Dino? Caralho, o Dino já meteu, mano. O Dino já meteu forte. Ah, vai ser no canal da Capcom. Ah, os eventos da Capcom tem Portuguese Bazooka, né? Pelo menos, eu acho. Chat. Cara, será que tem coisa boa? Vai ter o Resident Evil 4, né? Espero que tenha. Ah, não, vai ter. Vai ter uma gameplayzinha, né, mano? Tem como. Tem que ter. Zero. Ô, Calangão, bora gravar, então? Tem que ter uma gameplayzinha, né, mano? Tem como. C. Cabo C? Cabo C tá como? Oi. Português! Ô, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo. Faz assim das próximas também, tá? Moral, mano. É que não é ao vivo, né? Quando é ao vivo é difícil fazer isso, né?
Hello, everyone. I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, producer of the Monster Hunter series. Thank you for tuning in to today's Capcom showcase.
A Xbox tava? A minha não tava!
On Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
Acho que é porque eu assisti no inglês mesmo.
Will finally be released at the end of this month. To kick things off, we've got a brand new trailer to show you.
É porque eu assisti no inglês, chat.
Let's take a look.
Então tava, mano. Mas do PlayStation não tava. Da Nintendo, então não precisa nem falar, né? Porque os caras nem sabem que existe o Brasil. Né? Monster Hunter, joguinho bom. Bom pra caralho, Monster Hunter, mano. Muito bom, mano. Caralho!
How'd you like this? You look like you still got that fire inside you, old galleus. You do as well, good elder.
Caralho, tem tradução até nos carinha falando, mano. Vocês viram? Da hora, né, mano? Coloca em 4K. Vou botar, mano, vou botar. 30 de junho. Expansão imensa! Assim que é bom, hein? Selva.
First, let me introduce a returning locale. The jungle area that debuted in the second generation of Monster Hunter games is back in Sunbreak. You'll notice that the jungle's appearance changes over time. It's a nostalgic area that both veteran hunters and new players are sure to enjoy. And of course, we've updated the jungle with new elements and endemic life specifically for its return in Sunbreak. Longtime fans can look forward to exploring the devastated ruins around the coastal area.
Espinaza! Caneca, abre pelos dois.
From the Monster Hunter Frontier series comes Espinas. Espinas means thorns in Spanish.
Ó.
As the name implies, thorny scales cover its body.
Dá pra aprender até espanhol, mano.
Normally, Espinas enjoys a quiet life and sleeps peacefully, but when it senses danger nearby, it explodes into a violent rampage. Even though it can seem docile, Espinas has a two-faced nature that can be extremely dangerous.
Gormagala!
The flagship monster of Monster Hunter 4, Gormagala, is back. Gormagala is a sightless creature with black scales and sensitive wing membranes used to sense the presence of prey. As Gormagala's sensing ability increases, its two horns change form and it enters the frenzy state. While in a frenzy state, it gets so powerful that the ground beneath begins to break, and it uses its huge claws as an anchor during powerful attacks.
Daimyo Hermitaur appear para...
In addition, the trailer also shows the Daimyo Hermitar and the Pyrorachna subspecies, which adds explosive elements.
Caralho, mano, uns caranguejos muito louco,
There
mano.
are still more monsters that have yet to be revealed, so stay tuned for more Sunbreak announcements in the future.
Seu amigo aí é últimas informações.
One more thing I want to share with you all, so please watch the following video.
Sim, assisto, claro que eu assisto. Cocôzinho, obrigado pelos 15. Jogue a demo! Mate um Astalos, dificuldade especialista. Mate um Tetranodon, mate um grande Uzushi. Aprenda o básico com as missões de treinamento. Mate o Malzeno. Disponível a partir de 14 de junho. Aí, amanhã, chat.
A free demo for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak is coming to both Nintendo Switch and Steam. The demo will be
vai ter no
available to
PC,
download
mano.
as shown.
Vou jogar? Putz, mó
In the
preguiça.
jungle locale introduced today, you'll be able to take on Astalos. The new Switch skill swap system, as well as new Silkbind attacks, will be available for play. We'll have a few tutorial quests available for new
Curti, mas
players
parece
that
de
will
Play
teach you
2.
the basic mechanics and moves.
Nossa, chat, vocês são
After
tão
mastering the
frescos, né? Com esse
basics,
negócio de
you'll be
gráfico.
ready to take on other monsters in the demo to test your skills. For veteran hunters, an advanced quest will also be available, where you can take on an extra challenging version of Sunbreak's flagship monster, Malzeno.
O jogo é bom pra caralho. Eu joguei umas 60 horas dessa porra no Switch do Sunrise, não, do Rise, né, no caso.
Get an early taste of Sunbreak
É mó bom,
action
mano,
with this
Monster
free
Hunter.
demo. You can download it from the Nintendo eShop and Steam store page.
Se fosse o World eu jogava, mas esse eu deixo pro Alan. O World é bom também,
Two
mano.
things in mind when purchasing Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak.
É, o World é mais alto nível, né, mano? O Rise, ele foi feito no Switch, né, mano? Óbvio, o gráfico dele não é igual ao World, né? Mas... o maluco ficou farmando off-stream no Rise. Não, mas eu joguei só off o Rise, eu sei, que eu não joguei em live, né? Eu joguei só off, joguei tudo lá, mano, off. Muito bom, mano. E muito bom. Oi, jogar no Switchzinho deitado. É mó bonito, mano. Na telinha pequena você não vê que é ruim o gráfico. Se você botar na TV, talvez fique uma merda, né? Mas no Switch é muito bom, mano. É muito bonito. Atualização gratuita 1. Até hoje eu acho o Ferreiro do Hub parecidíssimo com você. Do Hub do Rise, ô Sarteco? Eu não lembro. Eu não lembro. Narcaguna Luzente. Largacuna. Largacuga! Eu vou ver depois, eu não lembro. Sim, é um velho.
This monster will be a part of the first free title update to come to Sunbreak post-launch.
É o Nargas.
In addition to the Lucent Nargacuga, we're also adding a new area, the iconic Forlorn Arena. With future title updates, we plan on including additional monsters, variants, and more. Our title update release schedule is as follows. The second title update is planned for a fall 2022 release. The third title update will come in winter
deletar a live de hoje também, cara, bem provável.
And there's more to come in 2023.
Por causa dos direitos autorais, né, mano?
Additional monsters and other elements. We hope you'll check them out.
Bom, eu não vou olhar porque, putz, já parei de jogar, né? Infelizmente, mano. Quem sabe eu revisite, né? Outro dia aí.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak will be
30 de
released
junho.
worldwide on June 30th.
Pô, tá quase aí, mano. Daqui 2 semanas. Mas amanhã sai no YouTube, é muito rápido. É, mano. O Dino já vai meter rápido amanhã. Vocês nem vão ver, chat. E sumiu o VOD, mano.
Pre-orders will also receive a special bonus Palamute and Palico layered armor set.
Aqui é o Brápolis 44, mano.
With more information soon. Please visit the official website and follow Monster Hunter social channels for more info. That wraps up our news for
Boa.
Monster Hunter
Caralho, foi
Rise
tempo nesses Monster
Sunbreak.
Hunter aí, hein?
Thanks for tuning in and enjoy the rest of the Capcom showcase.
Dino é rápido pra meter, ele é, mano.
Now we will present the Capcom Spotlight Corner.
Vamos ver o que vai ter de bom, mano. Olha
Street
que
Fighter 6, coming soon.
jogo de luta não é pra
The
mim.
next generation of Street Fighter is currently in development and has something fun for everyone to enjoy.
Todo mundo, hein?
Fan favorites Ryu and Chun-Li will be heating up the battle stage right alongside some of the newest fighters, Luke and Jamie. With breathtaking new visuals, unleash unprecedented battles with the all-new battle system. Street Fighter 6 reimagines the fighting game experience with new modes that will allow you to experience the Street Fighter universe. What awaits you in this game? Look forward to our next announcement later
Ah, não
this
mostrou
year.
nada, né, mano?
Celebrating the 35th anniversary of the Street Fighter franchise, the Capcom Fighting Collection will be released later this month.
Capcom Fighting Collection.
Included is the first ever release of Red Earth outside of arcades, Hyper Street Fighter 2, 5 Darkstalkers titles, and more. 10 of the best fighting games from
Mais
the
velho
arcade
que você
era
é.
in one package.
Olha, chat, pra quem jogou isso daí, deve ser muito fã. Pra mim, não sei nem o que é isso. Não jogo jogo de luta,
play a
mano.
match against your friends, or fight online against new challengers. Enjoy a full range of
Deve estar alguém que tá
online
muito
matches.
feliz vendo isso, mas eu não sei o que é isso, infelizmente. Eu não
Capcom
jogava.
Fighting Collection will launch on June 24th, 2022.
Eu tô aqui, não.
Pre-orders
Alguém
are
tá.
available now. Please visit the official
O pessoal
website
que
for
curte
more
jogo de luta
information.
deve estar louco, mano. Mas como eu não conheço, né,
Play
mano?
the games you loved.
Não jogou nem
Again,
Mortal Kombat. Não, já joguei Street Fighter Mortal
Capcom
Kombat, mas não é um
Arcade
estilo de
Stadium
jogo que eu curto, tá ligado?
has expanded.
Então não tem essa...
Capcom Arcade
gosto.
Second Stadium, coming July 22nd, 2022. Saturday Night Slam Masters, Magic Sword, Black Tiger, Eco Fighters, and more.
Caralho,
Combined
mano.
for a total of 32 arcade
32! Número bom, hein,
In
chat?
addition
Os
to a
caras...
bundle that features all 32 titles, each title is available for individual purchase and features, with lots
Fizeram
of
pra
quality
mim,
of life
fizeram pra mim.
functions. All players will receive
Som,
Sun for
som,
free
som.
when downloading the base game. The bundle featuring all 32 titles is available for pre-order now. Get Display Frame Set 1 as a bonus for pre-ordering. To celebrate, get the Capcom Arcade Stadium title, Street Fighter 2, The World Warrior. Free for a limited time. We hope you try out the Capcom Arcade Stadium as well.
Tá bom, né? 32 anos só trabalhando com internet.
Next
Entendi,
up
mano.
is an update on Capcom's new team-based action game, Exoprimal.
Cara, a gente já viu esse trailer, mas eu não lembro. Acho que é aquele jogo que a gente achou que era do Kojumbo,
Hi
né?
everyone, I'm Takuto Hiraoka, director of Exoprimal. We have a new trailer to show today
Não, nada a ver, mano.
that includes lots of gameplay. Let's take a look.
Vamos ver, vamos ver, vamos ver. Jogo futurista é a nova moda.
Artificial intelligence, Leviathan.
Nem me fale, mano.
Your personnel data indicates you are a suitable specimen to join an ongoing experiment. Under my supervision, Ibius Corp conducts its most important research here. Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
Ilha Bikitoa.
You have been selected for a live combat test. The first team to complete their assignment wins. My archives encompass exhaustive records of human history. These annals are riddled with errors and institutional bias. Your species is susceptible to mass delusion. fascinating. Humans dread the other. You seek to evolve, yet you do not want to change. You tear down curtains, yet fear revelation.
Pega energia.
Even when what is revealed is of your own creation. Combat data is required to develop the exosuit. At IBIS, we're always reaching for better. Always. Humanity resists quantification, an interesting variable. Within your behavior lies the answer.
É, chat, esse daqui, ó. Eu não vou poder jogar, provavelmente que no dia eu vou viajar, tá? Pelo que eu tô vendo aqui.
Fight and die for me.
É.
Carnage module online.
Caralho, olha os dinossauros. Nossa, 2 FPS.
To the unstoppable raptor horde. Calculating chance of employee retention. Chance calculated at 8.7%. You must fight harder than ever if you wish to survive. A more grueling combat experiment is called for.
Cara, mas é muita coisa na tela, né?
A small fragment of the war game.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the Leviathan.
Overwatch Jurassic World. Cara, assim... Dá pra dar uma olhada, ver qual que é? Dá, mas... Sinceramente, assim... Não me chamou muita atenção, não.
We hope you enjoyed the trailer. Now, I will get into more detail
Dá não?
about the
Dá,
game.
mano. Mais ou menos.
Developed by IBIS Corporation, Leviathan is a next-gen AI that guides players throughout Exoprimal via voice navigation and augmented reality displays. Leviathan appears before players as a massive human-like figure, or as a surveillance drone called a Watcher. The trailer shows Leviathan unleashing hordes of dinosaurs.
É.
Players will battle these dinosaurs after being forced into
Cara, é muito
Leviathan's
dinossauro, hein,
infinitely
mano?
repeating war games. Why is Leviathan bringing dinosaurs into our world? And why is Leviathan repeating these war games? Solve the mystery by playing the main game mode, Dino Survival.
Sobrevivência jurássica, mano. É uns robôs, tá
Provide a
ligado?
brief gameplay introduction. Exoprimal is a team-based action game. In Dino Survival, 2 squads
Cara, eu
of
ainda
5
tô
race to
rezando
complete objectives.
pra alguém fazer um
Teams
jogo de
must follow
dinossauro de
Leviathan's
terror, mano.
directives and complete the mission before their rivals
Um
to
Dino
win.
Crisis, tá ligado? Só que mais
These
terror ainda,
directives will
mano.
feature a dynamic mix of missions. In fact, we just saw some in the latest
Cara, como
trailer.
ninguém fez isso até hoje, né,
There's
gente?
Dinosaur Call, where teams must eliminate a
Recentemente,
specific
né, mano?
dinosaur. In VTOL defense, teams protect a grounded aircraft
Nem
from
antigamente, né? Eu só
dinosaur
lembro do Dino
onslaughts.
Crisis, na verdade.
In data key security, teams escort a valuable asset to
Tinha uns
its
joguinhos do
destination.
Jurassic Park também, mas...
Destroy targets in Omega Charge with the powerful Omega Hammer.
Mas
Energy
você,
Taker,
eu não.
teams
Turok?
compete
Ah,
to
Turok
collect
não é
the most energy.
terror, cara.
You
Turok,
also
eu
saw
tô
a
dando
glimpse
tiro nos
of a
dinossauros,
strange
mano.
and terrifying creature known as a Neo-Tyrannosaurus.
Oh.
While there are situations where you directly engage enemy players, there are other times where you band together with rivals to take down a major
Cara, ia
foe.
ser muito foda um
This
jogo de
variety
terror
of
com
missions
dinossauro,
will
mano.
keep
Na
players
moral.
on their toes. In Dino Survival, the missions change based on players' progression through the game. The experience will be different every time you play, even in matches with familiar surroundings and objectives. By playing Dino Survival, you will unlock story sequences and also earn rewards, such as experience points, to increase your player and exosuit
Ah, vai ter uma
levels.
historinha aí, né? Vamos ver.
We'll provide more details about this at a later date.
Vamos ver, né, mano?
Now that we've detailed Dino Survival, let's move
Lembra
on
do
to
jogo de luta
exosuits.
do Jurassic World? Não lembro não, mano.
We showed 2 new exosuits today.
O único jogo de luta que eu lembro, que inclusive eu tinha até
Mirage is
boneco,
an
era o
assault
Primal
role
Rage,
exosuit.
mano.
It uses explosives to set areas ablaze
Jogo de
and
luta de
bombards
dinossauro.
enemies with ricochet
Eu
grenades.
tinha até os bonecos na época, mano.
Vigilant is also an assault role exosuit. It wields a destructive railgun to snipe from long range. We have even more exosuits to share with you in the future, so look forward to upcoming announcements.
Calma que o gato ia entrar.
We have one last announcement for today.
Último! Calma, então é o último? Já acabou? Ah, não, é o último do dinossauro, né, provavelmente.
Welcome to my research facility.
Teste fechado
We're
de rede,
conducting a
hein?
closed network test for Exoprimal. Players will be able to try the game ahead of release.
Quando? Não que eu vá testar, né? Claro, mas...
Help us test the game's online infrastructure and make improvements ahead of launch.
Cadê o Resident Evil 4? Cara, se tiver, vai ser o último, né? Provavelmente.
The closed network test will allow you to experience Dino Survival before the game's launch next year. We look forward to having you join in.
É a câmera 2, cara. Câmera 2, aqui do lado.
That's all for today.
Cara, botaram o cara na câmera errada, mano.
Exoprimal in 2023. Until then, keep an eye on our website and social media.
Vamos ver, né, chat? Dá pra dar uma olhada. Mas, sinceramente, muito estranho, mano. Bagulho futurista com dinossauro, nada a ver, né, mano?
Next, we have a message about Dragon's Dogma, which recently celebrated
Ai, chat!
its 10th anniversary.
Dragon's Dogma é um jogo que eu não joguei em live ainda, hein? O jogo é muito da hora, mano. Morro de vontade de jogar.
Hi everyone, I'm Hideaki Itsuno, game director at Capcom. A few weeks ago, we celebrated the 10th anniversary of Dragon's Dogma. Thanks to all of you for joining us in this celebration.
Caralho, a camiseta do cara que foda, mano.
The world of Dragon's Dogma has since spread to various different kinds of media, ranging from games such as Dragon's Dogma and the Dark Arisen expansion, to digital comics and a Netflix original animated series.
Tem série no Netflix? Eu não sabia, não.
In the coming days, we will be releasing a video celebrating 10 years of Dragon's Dogma. Talking about how and what Dragon's Dogma came to be. So whether you're a longtime fan or just curious about the series, we'll have something for you to enjoy.
É mais ou menos? Ah, é?
Check it out. Once again, thank you all so much.
Ou seja, nada demais, ou vai ter coisa nova? Não, só falou isso mesmo.
And now we have a bunch of updates from the Resident Evil franchise.
Aí, chat, aí, ó. Achei que ele ia anunciar alguma coisa do Dragon's Dogma.
Konda, the producer of Resident Evil Village. Thanks to all of our fans, Village has sold over 6 million units worldwide. Everyone on the team is incredibly happy to see so many people enjoy the game. Thank you for your support. The Resident Evil series continues to bring fun experiences to people around the world. We want longtime fans and people who are new to Resident Evil to enjoy this storied franchise. Let's start with this video.
Vamos ver videozinho. E aí, Jason, obrigado pelos 20, mano. Obrigadão, velho. Nath, obrigado pelos 17 também. Caio, obrigado pelos 10. 16 anos depois que ele... Ah, tem legenda, não esqueci.
Rose. It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Essa mina é a Avril Lavigne, né, mano? Se não for... Ah, é.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do. I want to live a normal life.
Caralho. A gente vai jogar com a filha?
Something just moved on her hand. Shut up. What's going on here? You look just like me.
Oh, now we have a new little rabbit to pursue.
Oh! Chat, ele não é o vendedor? Shadows of Rose. Eita! Eita!
It's tough.
DLC deve ser.
Marking the target.
Isso daí eu nunca joguei na minha vida, esse modo aí, então...
What next?
Chat quase mostrou o rosto. Modo terceira pessoa! Eita! Eita! Da hora. Ele tem rosto, você viu? Vamos vazar o rosto dele, mano. 28/10. Outubro. Interessante, né?
Sorry to keep you waiting. We're happy to reveal the DLC for Resident Evil Village we promised last June. We think this new experience will be worth the wait.
Já mostraram imagens do rosto dele oficial? Ah, é? Eu não vi, não. Não sou stalker, fico procurando o rosto dos outros, né, mano?
Many people asked for this, and we were able to add it into the game. Now, you'll be able to see Ethan.
Nossa, aquela parte da casa das bonecas é do demônio, mano.
Players that have already experienced Ethan's journey can enjoy the new perspective and animations too. The Mercenaries returns with additional orders in an arcade-style action game where focus has been put on the exhilarating feeling of defeating relentless hordes of
enemies. Terminou The Quarry?
New stages
Terminei,
are included,
gente.
as well
Quem
as
tá
additional
perguntando aí,
playable
terminamos.
characters such as Chris Redfield and Heisenberg. Of course, Lady Dimitrescu will be there too.
Dimitrescu.
We've really fueled this mode up. Enjoy looking down on your foes from over 9 feet
Cara, a mina é
above,
muito grande,
as Lady
velho.
Dimitrescu slashes her enemies aside. The third edition is one you've surely been waiting for, an additional story, Shadows of Rose. Today, let me introduce just a bit of this story.
Bangada.
Rose, the beloved daughter of the main protagonist Ethan, is now a grown-up main character in this new story mode. In this sequel to the main story of Village, you can experience Rose's struggles with the terrifying powers she was born with. To break free of the curse of her powers, she enters the consciousness of the Megamycete.
Irmão, se eu vou lembrar o que é
There,
Megamycete,
she meets a girl who looks just like her.
eu vou saber que porra é
In this
Megamycete,
mysterious
mano.
realm of consciousness, time
Nem
and
lembro,
space
mano.
is warped beyond recognition. Rose is guided by a being who calls himself Michael, who might be of assistance with removing her powers.
Megamycete?
Shadows of Rose
Nossa.
is set completely in a third-person perspective.
Nossa,
In the realm of
interessante.
consciousness, you won't only face creatures, but the world itself seems to be attacking you. Enjoy the horror of the world itself being your greatest enemy. How will Rose find freedom from her mysterious powers? The DLC for Resident Evil Village Winter's Expansion includes all 3 of these major additions. In addition, Resident Evil Village Gold Edition, a bundle of Winter's Expansion with the base
Quando?
game,
Tem
will
data,
be
será?
released simultaneously. The release date is
Ô,
planned for October
louco!
28,
Aí, chat.
2022.
Outubrão, hein? Outubrão já tá vindo
Resident
coisa.
Evil RE-Verse will also begin service on the same date, October 28,
Oh,
2022.
TBD do
We
Resident Evil.
hope that you are looking forward to it.
Vamos ver, né, mano? Evelyn Brar pelo sub, Otávio Brar pelos
How did
16.
you like that? Also, as already announced, we are working on making the main story of Village available on Mac, so that even more people can enjoy Resident Evil. In addition, the main story of Village is planned to be playable on PlayStation VR 2.
Deus me livre, vou
We're
gorfar,
working
mano.
hard on bringing you the ultimate immersive experience worthy of next gen in Resident Evil Village. So look forward to future announcements.
Vou gorfar os anos daí, mano. Tô de boa.
Up next, a game that was announced just a few days ago.
É ele, chat. É ele. É o 4 agora. Agora é o 4, 100%. 100%. 24/3/2023. É ele. É ele. Shh, shh. É o 4. Santorme Brar pelos...
Thunder Wonder Roost. I've located Baby Eagle.
É o mesmo trailer? Não é possível, né? Calma, chat, eles vão mostrar mais coisa, não é possível, mano. Eles têm que mostrar mais coisa, mano.
Guess you, me, Picked the wrong spot to vacation, eh?
Ei.
You will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Até agora que eles vão mostrar, você vai ver, mano. Não, não é rerun, não é rerun. Eles vão mostrar agora, quer ver, ó?
If I could just forget what happened that night. The pain. Even for a second.
Calma, é agora. Agora
This time, it can be different. It has to.
Calma, é agora, é agora. É agora.
Hi everyone, I'm Yasuhiro Anpo, director of Resident Evil 4.
And I'm Yoshiaki Hirabayashi, producer of Resident Evil 4.
É depois disso.
This title is a reimagining of Resident Evil 4, based on the original 2005 release. Similar to other titles in the series, we are carefully preserving what makes the original title special, while updating it with modern flourishes for everyone to enjoy when it launches in 2023. Today, we'll reintroduce a bit of the game's story.
Só tem que tomar cuidado pra eles não reimaginar muito, né?
Resident Evil 4 is set 6 years after the events in Raccoon City, depicted in Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3. The main character of the game, Leon S. Kennedy, survived the Raccoon City incident and was assigned as an agent directly under the President of the United States. Leon is dispatched to a quiet village in Europe as part of a mission to rescue the kidnapped daughter of the President. You might notice Leon is much more mature and fearless due to his past experiences. The Ganado, the main enemies of this game, wait for him. The experience of being attacked by hordes of crazed Ganado is truly an iconic moment from Resident Evil. In order to truly bring out the concept of terror of people controlled by madness, the Ganado have been completely redesigned.
Let's take a closer look at the game itself.
Ah lá, gente, vai ter mesmo aí, ó.
The over-the-shoulder camera returns, of course. Leon arrives at a dense and dangerous forest. We want to nail the feeling of loneliness and fear of not knowing what lies ahead, even more so than the original. Of course, there will also be thrilling battles. People that played the recent Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 3 should find this familiar. Look forward to future announcements, where we'll have more information on the game.
Resident Evil 4 is being developed for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, Series S, and PC.
Nem
The
mostraram
release date will
direito,
be
mano.
March 24th, 2023.
Nem mostrar direito, podia
We
mostrar
are
pelo
aiming
menos
to
uns
create
5
a Resident
minutinhos,
Evil
né?
4 that everyone can enjoy, so please look forward to it.
Pelo menos uns 5 minutinhos, né, mano?
Thank you so much.
FPS 4? Não vai ter pra Play 4, eu nem vi. Ah, gente, agora, mano. O cara vai, cada vez que passa, vai parar de lançar jogo pra Play 4, né, mano? Agora é só nova geração, né, mano? Que nem é nova mais, é velha já.
The latest information on Resident Evil Village and Resident Evil 4.
Eu gostei, tá?
Both games are currently in development. For those that can't wait for the release, check out the following games.
Tá, tem mais, vamos ver. Vamos ver mais, hein, chat? Mais, hein? Um ano pra lançar ainda? Que um ano, cara? Falta menos de um ano. Pô, o 7 é bom, hein? Cuidado pra não mostrar o jogo inteiro, né, mano? Se o trailer tiver mais de 3 minutos, acabou o jogo. Tô brincando. Brinks. Brito, obrigado pelo 17. Três títulos retornam à geração mais moderna dos consoles. Ah, vai ter pra Play 5 agora.
Resident Evil 7, which brought the series back to its survival horror roots, and the reimagining of classic titles Resident Evil 2
Achei que já tinha,
and
mano.
Resident Evil 3. These 3 titles, built with RE Engine, return with current-gen features including support for 4K, high frame rate, and ray tracing, as well as 3D audio for an even more immersive experience. These titles are available for PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and Series S beginning today.
Hoje, chat!
In addition, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One players can enjoy a free digital upgrade to current gen via the Digital Upgrade Program and Smart Delivery.
É isso, quem já tem é grátis, mano, é
For
isso.
PC users, an update patch will be available on the same date. For newcomers and veterans of survival horror alike, we hope you enjoyed the immersion these new versions offer.
Toma!
Welcome to the family. That's all for today's announcements. Thank you.
Ai, mano. E joga? Eu não, uma preguiça, mano.
That wraps up today's show.
Acabou?
Ah,
nada incrível teve, né? Falar a verdade, teve nada, né? É verdade, né? Nada, véi! Aí, foi exatamente isso que teve. Obrigado pelos 11. Teve nada, né, chat? Essa é a verdade, mano. Nada incrível, né? Quer dizer, nada mesmo, né? Mostrou 10 segundos de gameplay do Resident Evil 4. A DLC do 8, legal, lá, Shadows of Rose, será esse o nome? E nada mais, né? Sinceramente. É isso, né? GG, mano. 30 min showcase, não teve nada muito incrível, mano. Tem mais coisa. Estão ouvindo? Ah, acabou. É rerun agora. É rerun. Os caras me botaram na rerun, chat.